Welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC, Davo. With me today, we have Kells.
Hi.
We have Andy.
Hiya, ladle brainers.
We have Twy.
It's a me.
And we have the Sensei Neil.
Hey, everybody. I'm glad to be here. Wait, let me start over. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Game 5 of the Brain Ladle Games. How's that?
That's the Sensei I know.
I like the Brain Ladle Games.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Game 5 of the Brain Ladle Games. Let's go over the tournament scores so far. What we've been doing is just totaling up the scores from the previous 4 games. And in 4th place, we've got Andy with 727 total points.
Hiya.
3rd place is Miss Twy, 866 points. But you can pull this out, Twy. I got faith in you.
Wow.
Okay.
Just the overt favoritism.
Australian friends.
Kells has 949 points, and Dava was in the lead with 967 points. If you're doing the math, that's 240 points more than Andy has. So
I
Andy,
appreciate the clarification.
Yep. If you win this game by 241 points, you will win this tournament. So each week we have a theme, and within that theme we've got 6 categories, 4 questions each. Each question's worth 10 points with a few bonus points thrown in here and there. And this entire tournament was provided to us by our friend and patron Lee. And this theme she has titled Gold Medal Categories. She has a category in here specifically for Davo, one for Kells, one for Twy, one for Andy, one for me, and one for her.
Okay.
Okay.
Aww.
Cool.
So
Very nice.
each one of you is going to have kind of your wheelhouse category, and we'll see how you do. So these are your gold medal categories. So because this is a tournament, we always have some kind of fun rule, or maybe not a fun rule, but just a weird rule. I think this one's fun, although apparently you guys don't, because in our last episode, you didn't do one at all. Because this is the Brain Ladle Games, each one of you can channel the East German judge and invalidate the points of one player at some point during the game. And you just have to give me an excuse. It doesn't have to be a good excuse. It could be, I'm grumpy because mom's spaghetti is on my sweater or something like that.
Whoa.
That's an Eminem reference.
Yeah, we got that. Thanks again
Even
for
I
the
got that.
clarification.
Not the candy, the rapper.
Right.
Not the rapper of the candy, the singer, the rap singer.
Not the singer, the musical artist, impresario.
All right. Category 1 is movies. Question 1 is a tri-bond. I'm going to give you 3 names. You tell me what movie they were in together. We've got Matthew Broderick, Nathan Lane, and Whoopi Goldberg.
Locked in.
Yeah, I had a movie right away, but then I'm locked in with it.
We might have the same movie, Andy. I'm like that.
Locked in?
Okay. Shall we start with Kels?
Said the producers.
Devo?
One was a lion. One was a meerkat. One was
Oh,
a hyena.
No!
It's the Lion King.
Yes.
It is.
Andy?
I went with the producers, though admittedly, the only thing I could come up with is Broderick and Nathan Lane's character had a meeting in 10 Forward where Whoopi Goldberg served them. Because I didn't remember Whoopi and the producers, but
That would have been a great episode.
would have been a great episode.
And Twy.
The Lion King.
Correct answer is The Lion King. Question 2 is a tagline. I'll give you the tagline. You tell me the movie. Fear can hold you prisoner. Hope can set you free.
But that's not true, is it, Sensei? There is no hope.
No, there is no hope.
Nihilism.
We really got to do those shirts.
You really do.
Fear can hold you prisoner. What's the second part?
Hope can set you free.
The Bill Clinton story.
Leaving
Oh, my-
hope can set you
Oh.
free.
Locked
Wow,
in.
I'm embarrassed about what I wrote. Holy crap.
Locked in.
All right, we'll start with Devo.
The first thing that came to mind was the color purple, but I forgot the R in purple, so I wrote the color pupple.
It's the dog adaptation.
Yeah.
Andy?
Bedtime for Bonzo, starring President Ronald Reagan.
Well, he wasn't president at the time.
No, of course not, but
That would have been weird.
it would have been weird.
Twy?
I went with TBS's favorite prison movie, Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, man.
Kels?
Movie and network built.
I'd like to tell you, and if fought the good fight. Oh, Shawshank Redemption.
Correct answer is the Shawshank Redemption.
I thought the tagline
Wow.
for this, I thought that tagline was coming up after Law and Order.
You're not wrong. Who doesn't want
That might be the
Ethan or
greatest
Jerry
joke
or
ever
Pat?
said on the show.
Question 3. Beating out Adam Sandler and Sylvester Stallone, which woman has won the most Razzies? And I have an easy mode for half points if you need it.
Adam Sandler.
Easy mode, please.
I'm locked in.
I'll take the easy mode as well.
Same.
So everybody wants easy mode except for David or Andy.
Correct.
The easy mode is her wins include Shanghai Surprise and Who's That Girl?
Mhm.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Okay, we'll start with Andy.
I believe this is Madonna.
Twy.
Oh.
Oh, I say Eve. I knew you would get it.
I heard the song when he said the title. I was
Oh,
like,
that's the first thing that
not
came to mind.
That must be one of those things that people like me don't understand.
Look, Eve is a rapper, and she has a song called "Who's That Girl."
Ah, okay. Kels.
I said Christina De Rosa.
Oh.
And Devo.
Madonna has a song called Who's That Girl? I said Madonna.
The correct answer is Madonna.
Hmm.
She has won 8 Razzie Awards.
Holy moly.
I think her role as Evita is one. What else?
She hasn't
maybe.
been in that many movies.
No, I'm trying to. That's why I'm
So
just
she got
kind
a
of
Razzie for every
stumbling
movie.
around.
Everyone. Dick
Except for
Tracy.
maybe A League of Their Own.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's
The
good.
League
in
of Their
League
Own wasn't bad.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
that
she-
movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but outside of that, I don't know if I've seen her much.
Suddenly Susan.
Oh, I forgot about Suddenly Susan.
I thought that was a show.
It was.
But there was a movie first,
Oh,
early '80s. Like Madonna had just released "Like a Virgin,"
Mm.
starring Madonna and
Roxanne Arquette.
yes,
Hmm.
Roseanne Arquette.
Here's a partial
Roxette.
list. She won for Shanghai Surprise. Who's That Girl? Body of Evidence.
Oh, the Willem Dafoe sexy
Oh.
movie.
I've never heard of that.
The Next Best Thing.
is it the next best thing?
She in 2002 she tied with Britney. Madonna was in something called Swept Away.
No idea.
Looks like those are all the acting ones, but there might have been
Oh,
some others.
the songs.
The acting
I didn't know they had
ones.
a best original score. Goes to.
Yeah, I'd have to do research to figure out what she might have gotten supporting actresses or
Please.
First cameo.
No need.
For that many, it's almost like every time you guest starred somewhere. An episode of The Love Boat, you got a Razzie.
All right. So, question 4: No wire hangers ever is a quote from what 1981 film?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Twy,
Mommy Dearest.
Kels,
Mommy Dearest.
Devo,
Mommy dearest.
Andy.
Mommy Dearest.
And Kels, do you not have a Faye Dunaway as what's her name impression?
Don't with me, fellas. This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
All right. At the end of category 1, Kels and Andy have 20, Devo 25, and Twy has 30. So much for Kels' gold medal category.
Yeah, I silvered it all over the place.
It's a bronze for you.
Yeah, close enough.
Let's see. Category 2 would be U.S. history.
Hey, thank you.
Question 1: Who was the first president to be born an American?
Locked in.
Mm-hmm.
God, locked in.
I will admit to locking in so quickly and knowing this because I have gotten this wrong many times. This took me a while to get in my head properly for some reason.
Locked in.
Andy, who do you usually go with so that I can eliminate you?
Can't say. I will tell you my answer.
Good shot.
All right, I'm like that.
Okay, let's start with Devo.
Andrew Jackson.
Andy.
I always get it wrong by going with Andrew Jackson.
Damn it.
Wonderful.
It's Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren.
Martin Van Buren.
Twy.
Van Buren.
What?
Kels.
Oh, with brother Tito, Andrew.
President Jackson, if you're nasty. I enjoy the slow burn from Dave.
That's good. That's great.
The correct answer is the notorious MVB.
Oh, I am stealing that for this semester.
The notorious MPB.
I am writing a post-it.
Take that to the bank.
I think his bumper sticker was MVB. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, you know me. Check out the back of my horse.
Question 2. For 5 points each, which 2 amendments gave Black people and then women the right to vote?
I was just talking about these. Locked in.
Locked in. Not happy.
I'm not 100% happy.
I'm like that.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Andy.
All right, I'm uncomfortable because I'm not. The Reconstruction amendments are the 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Mm-hmm.
And the 16th was the amendment that went after the Klan, I think, or that might have been the 17th. But anyway, it's the 14th or 15th. I wrote down the 15th, and for women, it's the 19th.
Okay. Twy.
15th and the 19th?
Kels.
15th and 19th.
Devo.
15th and 19th.
Correct answers are the 15th and the 19th. Question 3. Who's the only person to serve as both vice president and president without being elected to either position?
Locked in.
Ooh.
Locked in.
Wait, what?
Been there, Twy.
I know I did this.
That's where I live. That's where I eat lunch, right there.
I read this somewhere, but now I don't remember who it is.
Oh, and so many to choose from. You can scrap Van Buren.
No, the notorious MVP is elected. He's the people's president.
People's president.
I'm going to punt.
Ooh.
All right. So we will start with Twy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Yeah.
Kels.
Said Gerald Ford.
Deva.
Ford.
And Andy.
Because of Spiro Agnew and the Nixon's resignation, Gerald Ford from Michigan.
Correct answer is Jerry Ford.
I forgot about the car dude.
He's from Michigan too?
Yeah, he played football at Michigan.
Oh, it's just the fact that he's Ford from Michigan.
From Michigan. Ooh.
All right. Question 4. The U.S. invaded where on October 25th, 1983?
Locked in.
Like that.
It's weird. We were just talking about it was Michigan.
Locked in?
Invaded Penn State?
Kels.
Grenada.
Deva.
Grenada.
Andy.
Grenada.
And Twy.
Granada.
Correct answer is
Awesome.
Grenada,
Incorporated.
guys. I kind of vaguely remember when that happened, and I was a little concerned. I wasn't quite draftable age yet, but I wondered how concerned I should be about it. Turns out not really that concerned.
Yeah.
All right. At the end of category 2, Kels has 50, Devo has 55, and Andy and Twy both have 60. So that was a pretty good showing for Andy in his category. Which brings us to category 3, which is comic books.
Boo! Crap. Unless it's comic book movies, I'm screwed.
Question 1. In their ordinary life, who goes by the name Barbara Gordon?
Locked in.
Locked in.
The dude that put the light in the air is white.
I don't think they were married, were they?
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
All right. I'll start with Andy.
You know what? Honestly, it wasn't until that joke that I figured it out. But she's Catwoman, isn't she? Not Catwoman. I'm sorry, Batwoman. That's what I have written down.
You have Batwoman written down?
I have Batwoman written down. And
Okay.
wasn't she Commissioner's daughter or niece or something?
Something. Twy?
Depending on your continuity, she's either his daughter or his niece.
Wait, I was being funny. I did not know there was a real connection.
There's a real connection.
Oh crap! It's Batgirl, isn't it? It's not woman.
I wrote Batwoman.
Damn it!
Kels?
Damn it!
Batgirl.
David.
It's Batgirl.
The correct
Or-
answer is Batgirl.
Oracle
I don't think
for
I
a
can
little bit.
give credit for Batwoman because I'm guessing there probably was a different Batwoman.
There is
at
a
some
different
point.
character named Batwoman.
Oh,
Is
of
it
course
Kane?
there was.
There had to
Kane.
be.
There had to be
Or,
because there were only so many
Kathy
effing names.
Kane.
Oh.
Her very first costume, she was written in like the late 40s, early 50s. Batwoman was, and she had a bat purse that she kept all of her gadgets in.
Oh,
Bat purse.
It was a purse.
so David, tell me there was never a Bat Boy.
There's never a Bat Boy.
There's always
There was a Bat Dog though, right?
Ace the Bat Hound.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this category is going to hurt.
Question 2. Orphaned and sporting tights, Robin is taken in by Bruce Wayne. After he grows up, he sheds his Robin persona and becomes known as what?
Locked in.
Locked in. I have an action figure on my desk.
Oh, I
Is it
know what this
Funko?
is asking, but I don't know this can well enough. And oh my God,
like
you
in-
served me up these
in your shirt
softballs.
pocket.
I'm looking at it right now.
So you like to play with dolls?
Well, they're for boys, they're action figures. It's the proper nomenclature. It's mint in the box, as they say.
I'm locked in.
You laugh. I've got a whole shelf of Robins.
You
Oh,
had
no.
that at the university when we worked
Yeah.
together.
Well, I've added to it with this answer.
It's a man.
Can
He had a
I-
beard.
Can I have multiple responses? Like
You're gonna take
parentheticals?
multiple responses.
You can have as many as you want, but I'm only going to take your first one as a.
Oh, I'm not going to get any of them right. I just have
Oh, we
so
know.
many things I want to say.
And
Nothing
you
has ever stopped you
go to town.
from ribbon.
This is more your
on
moment
Robin.
than Davo's. I'm
Yeah.
convinced. So really explore the space, buddy.
You be you. Go where the energy takes you.
That's why if you were orphan trapeze artist and you were taken in by a rich dude who was just moody all the time.
And forced to wear underoos.
Underoos with what kind of shoes are those, Davo? I know you know.
Those are elf
They were
shoes.
they were pixie boots, if I remember correctly.
They're pixie shoes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I think wait. Oh.
What would you call yourself as soon as you turned 18 and moved out?
Oh.
I would call myself out of here.
Okay, I'm locked in. I think this is a thing.
You think
Twy,
this is a thing?
What's your thing?
Yes. Wasn't somebody called Nightwing?
Yes.
Was that him?
Kels?
Nightwing.
Damn it.
Davo?
It's Nightwing, baby.
And Andy.
Okay.
Ready.
Everybody settle in.
Parenthetical.
Okay.
My answer I went with, I knew is wrong, but I felt like I went with Darkwing, but I believe that is a duck.
That is a duck.
Yes.
But it's all I could come up with is Darkwing Duck. But I knew
Darkwing is
there
a
was a
duck.
connection. My parentheticals, though, are the Hobo King,
Okay.
the boy formerly known as Robin,
Okay. It's just a symbol, really.
or simply witness protection and therapy.
Yeah. Witness protection is good. Slash deprogrammed.
Yeah,
I had to cycle
deprogramming.
through all the Teen Titan characters and was like, no.
Mhm.
You had
Yeah.
a Nightwing on your desk or a poster or something. That's the only way I knew that. But of course, I had it mixed up with Darkwing Duck, which I've seen many more episodes of than anything of Nightwing.
That's fair.
But I'm pretty sure I've seen most of the Darkwing Ducks.
Suck gas, evildoer.
I am the terror that flaps through the night.
I love Darkwing.
That's pretty awesome.
Question 3. What's the name of the comic book / magazine series that began in 1941 featuring adaptations of literary works such as Moby Dick, The Last of the Mohicans, Uncle Tom's Cabin, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Oh, I read these too. Crap.
Boy, I've never heard of these. I would have
They were really good.
Locked
Okay.
in.
I'm locked in.
locked in.
All right, let's start with Davo.
Illustrated classics.
Andy?
I've never heard of this series, so I went with a joke answer. The Illustrated Man's Favorite Stories.
Okay. Twy?
Not so Canterbury Tales.
Oh.
And Kels.
Tales of the Black Freighter.
Love it.
So, Davo, I'm going to deduct a couple of points. The correct answer is Classics Illustrated.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Mm.
You basically got it, but you swapped them. Question 4, 3 points each. Who were the original members of the Fantastic Four?
Locked in.
You did not have time to write those down.
I got it, baby.
telepathically.
I don't know the canon. I know 4 of, but
Now, do you want like legal names or
What, their
God,
government names or
bless it.
their
The
they're not real.
whichever their superhero names.
okay?
I'm locked in.
Kels, what's your answer?
Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and The Thing.
Deva?
Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, The Thing, Human Torch.
Andy?
I wrote down Thing, Storm, Human Torch, and I could not remember Mr. Fantastic's name. So I went with
Mr. Just Okay.
Stretch Armstrong. Because I had one when I was a kid.
Mr. Mediocre.
Kind of what he does.
Mr. All Right. Mr. Just
It's a fancy Stretch Armstrong.
That's why.
Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Thing, Mr. Fantastic.
The correct answer is The Thing, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and the Human Torch.
Kels is still laughing at me.
It's the fact that you got Storm.
I don't know about Invisible Woman. I've never
well,
heard of that
her
character.
I've never
her
seen
name
her.
is
Storm.
Sue Storm.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing.
Oh.
And that you couldn't come up with Mr. Fantastic is funny.
What aren't those two married, Mr.
Yes.
Fantastic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are.
So what's his name?
Wait, so how come
Reed
her name
Richards.
is Storm and he's Richards?
Because she didn't take his name when they got married. Come on, it's getting the
well,
20th century.
I,
They
I can't say
started
anything.
She's a liberated woman.
Yeah, you can
She's
tell by the way she
invisible.
dresses.
We're not talking about the 90s Invisible Woman costume. Just you can Google that if you want.
Yeah, kind of
On a say incognito mode, if you know what I'm saying.
And the Torch was her brother, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, at the end of category 3, Andy has 66 points. Twy and Kels have 82. Davo has 95.
I was doing well till we got to comic books.
We've had different pairs of people tied at the end of each category.
Hmm.
The first time it was tied for last, even. No, I'm sorry, this one's tied for second.
Yeah.
We had
So
Kels and
close to
Davo.
Darkwing
Kels and Andy were tied at 20, and then Andy and Twy were tied at 60, and now Kels and Twy are tied at 82. Isn't that interesting? Not really. Category 4 is Prince. I'm not sure who this category is for, but we'll
We'll go with it.
play along.
See what's happening. They can't all be winners. Jeez.
Question 1. Purple Rain was the first album Prince recorded with The Revolution. How many albums did he release before that?
Oh, hell.
How many albums before?
Is there do we have a range?
Yes, a range of 1.
I'm locked.
I'll take it.
So
All right. I'm locked in. Because I got no clue because Prince didn't exist to my little 8-year-old brain until
Locked in?
Wendy and Lisa.
All right, I'm locked in.
We will start with Twy.
full albums, I said 4.
Whoa.
Andy?
Okay. Well, I was really happy about getting back onto the winning side with all I could think of is 2 albums. 4?
Deva?
I said 3.
And Kels.
I said 5.
What?
So they in 1978, For You was
For You.
released.
Never heard
In
of it.
1979, Prince
Prince.
was released.
That's the one I had, one of them.
1980, Dirty
Dirty
Mind.
Mind.
Oh, fudge.
1981,
Controversy.
Controversy.
1982,
Oh, never heard of that one.
1999.
This is the second
and
one I had.
then 1984 was Purple,
Purple
Rain.
Rain.
So
Ooh.
correct answer is 5.
I thought it was just Prince and 1999. That one stings. Come on, get your head in the game. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute the microphone.
They'll think you're stupid, McBride. Stupid.
You're such a loser.
So we did a little fact checking on this, and it appears that the Revolution actually recorded the album 1999, which was Prince's 4th album, although they weren't credited as the Revolution. The question actually says Purple Rain was the first album Prince recorded with the Revolution, and how many did he release before that? So I'm going to give points to Twy for saying 4, because technically, even though they weren't credited, they were recorded. The 1999 was recorded with Revolution. And I'm going to give Kel's credit for his answer of 5. And I'm not going to give any points at all to Davo and Andy. Just
You said
Out
there
of
was a
principle.
range of 1 at the beginning of the question, and I fall within that range.
no,
If you're giving
rank,
credit,
what did you
if
answer?
you're giving credit for 4, I'm within 1 of 4.
Oh no, the
Checkmate.
range is 1.
No. I said checkmate. That means
No,
I'm
no, no.
I said,
I don't think you understand what that means. If I said plus or minus 1, then that would be a range of 3.
checkmate.
False.
That's fine. I had no idea anyway.
Yeah.
I was simply guessing.
you lose.
Good day, sir.
All right, let's move on to question 2. The Parents Music Resource Center, or PMRC, was formed in response to the filth that what woman heard on her daughter's copy of Prince's Purple Rain album?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Like that.
Filth.
Filth. Andy?
Darling Nikki.
That is filthy.
It is. Davo?
Tipper Gore.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I misunderstand this question?
Utterly.
Evidently. Kels?
Because when you asked, I was like, was I supposed to do a song?
I thought you were
said
asking
Nancy
what
Reagan.
song was. Okay.
Kels?
Nancy Reagan.
And Twy.
Tipper Gore.
Correct answer is Tipper Gore.
I knew that, and I just misheard the question. Damn it.
So yeah, so the question was to the filth that what woman heard on her daughter's copy of.
And you heard
Oh.
Prince, filthy woman, and you thought Darling Nikki.
Yep.
I mean, that was the song.
I thought
Darling
that was the
Nikki is
song
the
they were
song.
complaining
That's
about.
definitely
Yeah.
the
It was the song she complained about.
Yeah. I just misunderstood the question.
Question 3. Under the pen name Christopher, Prince wrote what song for the Bangles, which peaked at number 2 on the Billboard charts?
Locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in.
I can only think of one Bangles song. And no, that ain't it.
Oh, that's sad.
I only know one is because it's this one.
Going down to Liverpool is a favorite of mine.
Of course it is.
George Harrison was in the video.
Of course.
Of course he was.
I'm like,
But was Susanna Huff in the video? That's
Yeah.
the only
She
thing
plays
that
a
matters.
Rickenbacker, you know.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what I noticed when I see Susanna Hoff in the video.
That's what I think. Man, nice reckon.
Oh, look at that guitar. Wow.
Oh, and it's the semi-hollow body Rickenbacker with the dual pickups.
Uh-huh.
Say it
Are those-
again, but slower.
With those big brown eyes.
And that hollow body Rickenbacker.
Semi-hollow body. The difference.
All right, let's start with Davo.
Manic Monday.
Kells.
walk like an Egyptian.
Oh, for shame.
Why?
Manic Monday.
And Andy.
Walk Like an Egyptian is such a throwaway song. Manic Monday.
Correct answer is Manic Monday.
That throwaway song bought her a house.
I know, but it's such a terrible song.
All right. Question 4. When Prince changed his name and became known as the artist formerly known as Prince, what was the unpronounceable symbol usually referred to as by fans?
Locked in.
Dude.
Locked
Well,
in.
I'm locked in.
I think it's wrong, but
I'm locked in.
I love that
Kels?
song. The love symbol.
Twy?
The love symbol number 2.
Andy?
I wrote the artist symbol.
And Deva.
I wrote Prince.
That would defeat the purpose. The correct answer is the love symbol, or more specifically, love symbol number 2. I will accept either. At the end of category 4, Andy has 76 points. Kel's 102, Deva 115, and Twy 122.
22.
Evidently, category 5 is for me.
Science.
Oh, God damn.
Science.
I can assure you I can
Science.
answer all of these questions.
Got the answers in front of you.
Well, even without that,
It's not
Deva.
impressive when you say you can answer questions on the quizzes, Sensei.
Salt was like diamonds under the sun.
I get the salt for pointing out the very function of this show. You have the questions and the answers. And by saying you can answer all the questions, you have them already.
It's more your tone,
Oh,
I think.
it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Kind of yelling at us.
Yeah.
I get that a lot from Mrs. Sensei. Stop yelling at me. I'm like, I'm just yelling towards you. I'm not actually yelling at you. But she
In
doesn't
that
seem to-
direction.
she doesn't understand the distinction.
And
There
those
is no
other screams
distinction.
aren't me. That's not me.
So category 5 is computers.
Oh, no.
Crap.
Question 1. Released originally in 1977, the TRS-80 was one of the first home computers available. What company was responsible for bringing this computer into people's houses? I mean, you'd have to pay for
Wanna be
it.
like,
They don't just drop it off.
Locked in.
Locked in?
Okay, let's start with Andy.
The T stood for Tandy,
So that's your answer.
the Tandy Computer Company. Yeah.
Deva?
I said Texas Instruments.
Kels?
Cyberdyne.
And Twy.
Tandy.
It was the Tandy company owned Radio Shack. So you would buy it
So
from
T-
Radio Shack, which is the answer that we
Oh.
have here. But
Oh.
it was actually it was sold by Tandy through Radio Shack.
Okay.
So that's what the TRS stands for, is Tandy Radio Shack.
Oh.
Oh.
And then the Z8, the 80 is referring to the Z80 processor that it had.
Z80 processor.
It was a Zilog processor. That's 4K of RAM.
That's a wow.
Mhm. All right. Question 2. Most people are vaguely aware that BIOS, BIOS, is a computer term. What does BIOS stand for?
You go to hell and you die.
Most of the time when you boot up your desktop computer, it'll say BIOS across the.
Yeah.
All right, I'm locked in. This is ridiculous.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
We get any points for getting close?
I'll give partial credit. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm locked
Okay, Deva.
Binary interface operating system.
in.
Kels.
Those all sounded computery.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
it really did.
very computery.
Batman's input-output system.
Heck yeah.
Like it.
Twy.
Basic input output system.
Yeah.
Oh, fiddle
Andy?
faddle.
Borg integrated organic system.
Ooh.
So since there were 4 words, I gave you 3 points for each one you got correct. Everybody got the word system.
Whee!
Kells got input output system, but only Twy got basic input output system.
Not Borg.
Not Borg, no.
I was sure that was
Not
Borg
Batman.
technology. Usually, not Batman.
That's basically a little hardware program that lets the computer talk to the peripherals like the keyboard and the monitor, inputs and outputs and stuff.
Cool.
Question 3. People hear Microsoft and know that Bill Gates was a founder, but who was his co-founder?
Oh.
I'm locked in.
What's the
I'm gonna punt.
locked in?
What is his
We haven't seen the East German judge yet today either. Just a reminder.
I'm too worried about retaliation.
Telling you, that
name?
mutually assured destruction is the name.
I've got nothing to lose. I'm a
Locked
loose
in.
cannon.
You're a rogue state.
Okay, I think everybody's locked in.
Yeah.
So we will start with Kells.
Alan.
Twy,
Alan.
Andy,
By using Ray Guy's techniques, every punter can consistently create a spiral. This aerodynamic rotation promotes greater distance and increases hang time.
and Devo.
Alan.
The correct answer is Paul Allen. Formerly,
The reason I knew that is, the Seahawks.
Excuse me. Listen to me, please.
okay, settle down.
I believe if you will play an instant replay back, you will find that Devo actually said Robin and not Alan.
Well, we don't actually have the capability to do an instant replay, so I'll take your word for it. Devo,
Wow.
your points have been deducted.
Wow. Okay. That's
Watch your tongue, capitalist pig.
Wow, that has got to be the worst German accent I have ever heard in my life.
I don't know what it is.
wow.
It kind of got away from me in the last show and you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it was a terrible German accent.
It's pretty bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, as Devo mentioned before or after he gave the incredibly wrong answer, Paul Allen did in fact own the Seahawks and the Portland Trailblazers, and he was part owner of the Seattle Sounders FC.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, question 4. Whopper, WOPR, was the name of the computer in what movie featuring Ali Sheedy and Dabney Coleman?
Locked in.
Dabney Coleman. I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Deva?
War Games.
Kels?
I didn't know he was in War Games. I said Short Circuit.
Twy?
Free Guy.
And Andy.
I have a parenthetical. It's interesting. I have War Games with my parenthetical Short Circuit.
Correct answer is War Games.
Yes. I really couldn't decide between the two.
Also, Matthew Broderick. Okay, at the end of category 5, we've got Andy with 99 points.
Oh. God.
Kels, 121. Devo, 128. And Twy is pulling ahead with 154 points.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So category 6 is Lee's category, 80s music.
Ooh, I like 80s music.
I really hope.
Thank
he was into
you.
the WA.
Remind me to write her a thank you letter.
Question 1, super cheesy song alert. This Australian pop duo had hits with songs like Even the Nights Are Better and Making Love Out of Nothing at All.
Oh, I know that song.
Oh, man.
Making love. Making love.
Can I phone a friend?
No, you can't. She's
No
in
access
bed.
to phone.
She's asleep.
No, she's not. She's awake. It's morning for her.
She's sleeping in today.
Oh,
Locked in.
no.
I'm locked in.
I hope this is it. It seems like something they would say.
Locked in.
Shall we start with Kels?
Air supply.
Twy.
I said Olivia Newton-John and Callie Minogue.
What a duo.
I would go to that concert.
Yeah.
Yes.
Andy
Air supply.
and Devo.
Air supply.
Correct answer is Air Supply. Question 2. Maybe better known for their hairstyles, this band hit the charts with their song I Ran,
Locked in.
as opposed
Locked
to
in,
Back.
baby.
No. So I get 3 bands confused when it comes to hair and their music. It's not.
After this question, I would love to hear which 3.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I got you. Okay, all right, yeah. I gimmick that one. I don't think this is right. Shit. Oh,
Locked in.
Okay, let's start with Twy.
The B-52s.
How dare you?
Good hair.
Yeah, no, that could
That's
fit,
solid.
except for the song thing. Andy,
Flock of seagulls.
Devo,
Flock of seagulls.
Kels.
Love this band.
You, flock of seagulls. Want to tell my man where you got shit hid? A flock of seagulls.
Correct answer is A Flock of Seagulls.
Okay, so flock of seagulls, Duran Duran, and Aha.
Aha.
Just in my mind, they just get mashed up sometimes.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Question 3. This band took its name from a headline that announced a singer's move into acting and his film debut.
Ah.
This band name?
Locked in.
Locked in. Wow, I didn't know this, but it's got to be this.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's that.
Yep. Wow.
Locked in.
Okay, we'll start with Twy.
You two.
What?
Andy,
U2 takes their name from a spy plane. Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Devo,
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
and Kels.
Hubley is Hollywood.
Here's a little trivia nugget about their original name. Andy, do you know you remember the name of the lead singer?
I can see his face, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's Holly Johnson.
Right.
And they initially called themselves the Holocaust,
Oh,
but then they decided to go with Frankie Goes to Hollywood,
Yeah,
which is probably
so
a
well.
Good choice.
More palatable.
Good choice.
Too soon.
So they kept the Holly part in there, but and finally, question 4 for 5 points each. Who were the 2 members of Eurythmics?
No one.
Locked in.
I know one. Locked in.
Cannot think of his last name. That sucks.
It does not sucks.
Right. Right.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in with the one everybody knows and half of the other one.
But it's the first half, I guess, but which doesn't count.
Yeah, it's the half that don't matter.
Andy,
Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart.
Dang it! Oh, that hurts.
Deva,
Annie Lennox and Dave.
Kels,
Annie Lennox and Lennox Lewis.
Ooh.
and Twy.
Annie Lennox. I don't know the other dude's name.
Andy is correct. It is Annie Lennox and Dave Stewart.
Can't we
All
just
right.
keep going and make this a sudden death category?
No, but boy, are you going to love the sudden death category.
Okay.
But first, our scores are Andy with 139, Kel's 146, Twy 159, and Deva 163. It's a pretty close game.
Oh, I know Dave.
Sudden death.
He sweeps the streets.
All right, our sudden death. In honor of the 6 categories of questions and possibly Alex Trebek's favorite category, potpourri, sudden death is all about spices.
Ooh.
Like actual spices.
Not the Spice Girls.
Well,
That's only 5.
Well, there go my 5.
Question 1. What spice acquired from the crocus flower is generally considered the world's most expensive spice? Don't say
Locked
posh.
in.
Scary. Huh?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kells.
Saffron.
Deva.
Saffron.
Andy.
Saffron.
And Twy.
Saffron.
It is saffron. Question 2. Of the 5 children in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is the only acceptable answer to this category?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah, I guess. Locked in.
Okay, we'll start with Deva.
Veruca Salt.
Andy.
Veruca Salt.
Twy.
Veruca Salt.
And Kells.
Veruca Salt.
I would have gone with what's the greatest female alt rock band of the 90s, but
No question right there, buddy.
the correct answer is Veruca Salt.
If you want to look up Veruca on Google, feel free.
Just
That
the word Veruca.
sounds like something I shouldn't do now. The way you said that.
All right, I'm going to do it.
So, just look up Veruca or Veruca
Yep.
Salt.
Look up Veruca.
Oh, no, why? Come on. Okay, don't do that.
Oh.
Don't do what he
You
just said.
sorry bastard.
Whoa. Why did you do that?
Isn't it a wart?
No, it's basically if you get like a pimple or a cyst on top of another one on top of another one.
On top of another?
Yeah. Verucas are nasty.
I
You're a
wish I
bad
thought it
man.
was a wart.
No, it's more of a cyst
Oh.
explosion kind of situation.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Question 3.
I didn't need to know that. Question 3. In some parts of the world, both the leaves and seeds are called coriander, but the leaves are known by this name in Spain, the US, and Latin America.
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in?
Andy?
Bay?
Twy?
It tastes like soap to me, cilantro.
Oh, shoot.
Kells?
Cilantro.
Deva?
Cilantro.
Correct answer is cilantro.
I'm a big
See,
fan.
whatever cilantro you get, Twy, hand it over to me. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, me either.
Ugh.
I like
Oh,
me some
man.
cilantro.
It tastes like
It
soap.
doesn't taste like soap. You have a
No, it
gene
does
that
not.
tells you to do that.
Yeah, Mrs. Sensei has that, so we have to get everything without cilantro, which sucks.
I don't know if I
Makes going to Jose's for trivia tough.
Well, luckily we usually order different things, so sorry, Andy, you have been eliminated.
I made it over the Allison line. So.
You did. Well over. All right, question 4. Basil Rathbone is a South African actor who probably is best known for playing what detective?
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in?
Okay, Kels,
Poirot?
Deva,
Sherlock Holmes.
and Twy.
Sherlock Holmes?
Correct answer is Sherlock Holmes. He did a lot of the black and white movies, like in the 40s and 50s, I guess, probably. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Kels, you are out. So we're down to Devo and Twy. Category or question 5. Which spice, which is not red in color, is used in Chinese, Indian, and Japanese cooking and has been known to help upset tummies?
Locked in.
This one I know.
Oh, duh. Locked in.
Devo.
Ginger.
Twy.
Ginger.
Quick answer is ginger.
Threw me for a minute too.
The not red in color.
They've not red. I was thinking spice that upset tummy. Then I was like, oh wait, not red, ginger. Okay.
Yeah, I had to go through those hoops too.
Question 6. Spice melange is a valuable commodity and it's only found in one planet in the whole galaxy. In what book and movie series?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Twy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Deva.
Dune.
Correct answer is Dune.
Spice.
Dune is the spice planet.
The spices must flow.
Isn't it? Isn't that the giant worm's poop, basically?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Mm.
Get enough.
Question 7, just for Devo. Despite its name sounding like one, what spice is not a blend? It has a taste of cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove.
Oh, I think I know this.
5 spice.
Incorrect.
11 herbs and spices.
Is it allspice?
It's allspice.
Allspice.
Damn it.
I think 5 spice is actually 5 spices.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't seem appropriate to do a shame nugget when you just lost, but here
Well,
it
that's
is.
the best time to do it. Oh, by the way, while you're picking yourself up off the mat.
All right. Well, so before we get to the scores, let's run through these last 3 questions real quick. Question 8 was parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme are lyrics in what song?
Simon and Garfunkel's Scarborough Fair. Countess. Yeah.
It's a traditional folk song. But they probably did the most popular version of it.
Yeah.
Question 9. This spice, which comes from dried red peppers, comes in regular and smoked varieties.
Paprika.
Paprika. And question 10. In what movie does an ex-pilot after World War I take up barnstorming and chance meets a former German ace pilot with whom he co-stars in Hollywood war movies depicting aerial dogfights?
Snoopy?
Snoopy Goes to Hollywood. I have no clue at all.
1975 movie with Robert Redford.
Oh.
Susan Sarandon. Jeffrey Lewis is in it. It's
It's
called The Great Waldo Pepper.
Wow.
Oh.
Never
Still
would have
haven't heard
gotten
of
that
it.
10,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there were any Oscar noms for The Great Waldo Pepper.
Doesn't sound like it.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
So
Thank you.
our final scores for today's game is Andy with 159,
Ellis
Kells.
line, baby.
Kells 176, Twy 209, and Davo 223 points. So
Goodness
let's see how that affects our
Poor
tournament
Megan.
scores. So what are we going to call a tournament score where somebody doesn't reach 1,000? I guess we'll call it the Andy line because he's
Wow.
he's got 886 points. It is in 4th place,
Could
which
also
means
be called a dick move, I suppose.
which means Andy does not get a medal in this game. 3rd place, bronze medal goes to Twy with 1,075 points. The silver medal goes to Kells with 1,125, and gold medal and a fancy hat goes to Davo with 1,190 points.
Woo! Congratulations, Davo.
Good job, Davo.
Thank you. I will honor my word as the winner of the Brain Ladle Games. I will redo that photo.
No.
That painting.
No.
That was so vehement from the bronze medalist. What's going on here?
Which photo?
The painting.
Oh God, what's
It's
the
like
name
the
of that
Spirit of
painting?
Liberty or something like that.
Oh,
French.
Wow.
Well, thank you very much, Lee, for this excellent tournament. I very much enjoyed it. I'm going to love wearing that hat out and about. It's going to be great. Thank you to everyone listening and to anyone who would like to contribute a quiz or have a quiz idea or a whole tournament. Send them in to Neil at brainladle.com. He'll give them the once over and tell you what needs to happen, and then they'll be on the air. We just show up and he starts asking us questions, and we're excited to have them. So from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, I am your MC Davo with Kells.
Hi ho, Silver. Away.
Andy.
So long, Ladle Brainers.
Tawai.
Bye.
Jeez. And the Sensei Neil.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right believing for so long. I'm all out of love. What am I without you? I can't be too late to say that I was so wrong.
Excuse me.
Signing off.
Heck yeah! Join our Patreon brothers and sisters in a union of fun. Oh.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Everybody ready to do this?
Yep.
We have our cans of soda ready to go. Phones are turned off and silent.
Let me turn off this Rammstein.
God, why did we give him so much power?
Hey,
That's the best.
The angels cry every time you do that.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you guys why Mrs. Sensei kept her maiden name?
Yeah, I know this story.
I didn't even know she didn't take your name.
She
Tell
didn't.
me.
Well, so we've been married like 25, 26 years now, something like that. So right after we got married, though, she went to the Social Security office to fill out the paperwork, and the line was kind of long. So she just said, "Eh." That's the whole story.
Straight up could not be bothered.
I was waiting for this. And she stepped out onto the sidewalk for a breath of fresh air, and she was abducted. And
she really hates waiting in line. I mean, I can't express to you how much she hates waiting in line.
Got in her car and said, "Well, I guess I'm not Mrs. Sensei. I'm Mrs. Me."
That is so funny. I believe if you use your instant replay back again, you will find the default. Sorry. Yeah.
They've a what?
I don't know why, but this one's a tough one. If you play that audio back on your instant replay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's not you, Kels. I'm sorry. It cracks me up.
You're just so damn funny, Andy.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure, come get this baby.